If you've been following my spread model best bets for the first 6 weeks, you've won some money. In fact, the spread model is 18-10, and there is not a losing week in this entire 6-week stretch. And we were 1-1 in week 4 and 5-5 in week 5, so that does not win money. But overall, we're 18-10 for a 64.3% win rate. If you've been following my Moneyline parlays, we're 4-2 over here, and together we're 22-12 for a 64.7% win rate on spreads and Moneyline parlays. Now, what about this big blank in the middle here? Not so good. I'll show my totals later on when I do a midterm report, but for this video and for this week 7, I'm going to focus on the spread bets and on the Moneyline parlays. What's up, everybody? This is Kerry. In this video, I'm going to give you my spread model picks on my Moneyline parlay for October 20th, 2024, and the Monday night game as well. I have 9 spread model best bets, and the way I'm going to present them here is chronologically. So the first game we have on Sunday are the Patriots at the Jaguars. I have the Patriots plus 6.0, and the model is 54.8% confident this is going to work. We have the Seahawks plus 3 at the Falcons, 56.1%. The Texans plus 2.5 at the Packers, and the Dolphins plus 3 at the Colts. Now, this bottom one down here also coincides with the trend that I talked about earlier in the week on Tuesday video, and that trend says that road underdogs after their bye weeks cover the spread at 55.8%. If you look over here on the model's not as confident about this bet, but because that trend percentage is higher, I'm going with the Dolphins plus 3 at the Colts. We have the Titans plus 9.5 at the Bills and the Panthers plus 9.5 at the Commanders. Now, both these are big numbers here. I don't have a lot of confidence in the Titans or the Panthers, but because these numbers are so big, the model really likes both of these road teams to cover the spread. We have the Chiefs plus 1.5 at the 49ers, a rematch of Super Bowl 58. And this, again, coincides with that trend I mentioned earlier, where the road underdog after their bye week covers the spread. Then we have the Ravens minus 3.5 at the Buccaneers. This is 55.2%. And then the final spread bet, we have the Chargers minus 2 at the Cardinals. Now, this one is only 52.6%, so I leave it to you to decide whether or not you want to place this bet or not. This bet conflicts with the earlier bet I made in my Tuesday video where I picked the home underdogs after a 20-plus point loss to cover the spread. So I'm not going to place this bet personally, but this is what the model thinks is going to happen. Now, I am still going to talk about the totals model. I'm not going to leave it out completely. I'm just going to simply say here, I know that the totals model is not that bad. It was 4-8 in week 6, which is not great. But this particular model is 51.9% this year. That's not winning money, but it's still over 500. So here I'm going to show you my totals model picks. These are all leans. I'm not going to place these bets. I'm just going to simply put these on my video so we can track the progress of the totals model. It has the Patriots at the Jaguars under 42.0, the Eagles at the Giants under 43. Now this one has the Seahawks and the Falcons going over 51.0, so it does pick some overs here. The Texans at the Packers over 48.0. The Bengals at the Browns under 41.5. The Lions at the Vikings under 50.5. Now, this is one that makes me really hesitate here, but I know both of those teams have strong offenses. But the Vikings have a very strong defense, and maybe the Lions are going to be tough too on defense, even though they lost Aiden Hutchinson for the season. But the Dolphins at the Colts over 43.5. The Titans at the Bills under 41.0. The Raiders at the Rams over 43.5. The Panthers at the Commanders under 51.5. The Chiefs at the 49ers under 47.0. And the Jets at the Steelers under 39.0. Finally, we have the Ravens at the Bucks under 49.5. The Chargers at the Cardinals under 44.0. And I went ahead and put out here my Thursday bet for this model. It picked the Broncos at the Saints under 37.0. We know that went up to 43, so that one actually went over. So this is a bet that the model did not win. Finally, we have our Moneyline parlay. Even though we picked the Patriots to cover the 6-point spread at the Jaguars, we do have the Jaguars winning. We got minus 250 on the money line here. We got the Rams minus 260. We put these two together for minus 107 parlay odds. Because of the trend in the previous video, I know that the odds of these two teams winning are higher than that. So I have minus 145 for my trend odds. So I have the Jaguars to win and the Rams to win together in the Moneyline parlay. As we get further into the season, the lines get sharper. But what that actually does is it makes some models actually sharper as well. So I'm looking forward to week 7. Let's see how these model picks do. Good luck on your best bets. Let's go.